Hey everybody, and what's going on? This is Gemini Ace, and you're listening to another fantastic episode of the Uncanny Gamers. With me, as usual, is
Phoenix, your co-host and always awesome person.
OMG.
Totally ROFL. OMG.
Rafflecopter. This is like episode probably 17 or something like that.
I think it's 17. We're gonna go with 17.
Yeah, I think we're only 17. He dated a drag queen.
She's only.
And now he's
17.
afraid to be seen.
Yeah, there's that one Kings of Leon song. She was only 17. I need somebody. No, but I like that song. She was only 17 and I was 38.
I don't know that one. I have that thing, but I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I listened to it on my iPod. It's a good song.
The only one I know is Sex is on fire.
I like how this is gonna be the Kings of Leon karaoke episode.
Oh, yeah, sex is on fire. Lyrics escape me. Your sex is on fire.
She was only 17.
What time?
now I'm gonna have to play the song, and then I can't remember what it says. But I need somebody.
I need somebody to put my sex on fire.
Coverless lovers under bridges. Yeah.
With fire sex.
I'm Phoenix and everything
Keep me
is always
warm with your fire sex of fireness.
No.
Make it burn. Because you're only 17.
She was only 17.
Does he really go up like that? Like he can't even. Like he's a cat.
She was only 17. like you can't believe that's how old she is. She was only 17. And I'm a drama queen.
Like somebody just ripped a band-aid off of him really fast.
She was only 17. Perhaps. And she didn't know how to dance. She was only 17. I met her at a high school football game.
Stop ripping these band-aids off me. It's taking the hair with it.
Somebody should totally.
I'm 17.
Somebody should totally make an album about that. That's that all they're doing is singing through intense pain.
That'd be awesome. They just like walk up and stomp on somebody's foot while they're singing. You Sacha!
On fire!
I'm literally on fire.
Oh man, we just watched this show on TV, and it's pretty much like when animals attack, but on steroids. It's like it's like extreme aggressive animals when they're hyped up on adrenaline and they attack violently.
After we drop someone into their cage.
And it was this guy, and he was so stupid because he's, one of this, like, he collects really exotic, super poisonous snakes. And, he, like, plays with them, and he kisses them on the face, and then and he puts a balloon in his mouth, and then they lunge at him, and they pop it, and all this stuff. And he'd never been bitten any time before. And then they showed him, and, like, he keeps all of his snakes in, like, Tupperware or something. I don't know if he was, like, transporting them or whatever, but it was just, like, this huge, long, pretty much, like, Tupperware. And he was, like, kissing the snake and putting it back in the Tupperware, I guess, for lunch the next day. And, and the snake
I think they stay fresher that way, though.
The snake was on fire.
The snake on the plane is on fire.
My snakes are on fire. And so he was putting it back in the Tupperware, and it like lunged out at him and caught his stomach. So it basically bit his stomach right below his belly button. And,
ouch.
yeah, and he thought it just caught his sweater, but he looked at it, and then it had gotten his belly, and so he had to go to the hospital. And of course, the hospital didn't have any anti-venom, so they had to, like, care flight it in, and then it took, like, 10 vials of anti-venom to cure him. And the venom was so strong that it ate a baseball-sized hole in his stomach, and you could see his intestines and everything through this hole that was just an open wound that was going to take like a year to heal because it was so, the skin was so burned from the acid that it would take that long.
That is really gross.
Yeah, I know. And he was like, and he still keeps on doing it. And he's still like, oh, well, I'm not scared.
Them's the breaks. That's what happens. Sometimes you get the bits and sometimes you don't. I got a giant hole in my gut.
Yeah, at least my girlfriend still loves me.
Yeah. But of course she died 17 years ago when we started doing this.
Yeah, really, this is a good place to hide my snacks. In this hole in my stomach.
Yeah. Cheerios.
Oh, I lost one. I thought I put 5 in there. I only got 3 back.
I just lay down and then pour the milk in.
That's gross.
He's like Iron Man with a thing on his chest, but he's got it down there on his gut. So like I just put a flashlight in there. I think it looks cool.
Yeah, I like having 2 belly buttons.
Yeah, really. One I can turn on and off.
My belly button's on fire.
Because it's only 17
She was
inches wide.
17.
Somebody's ripping that Band-Aid off. Ouch.
Ow, oh, scabby.
Pussy.
Gross.
Yeah, I don't know. After I got bit by the snake the one time, yeah, I'm pretty much done.
Yeah.
I'm going in and lopping all their heads off and making belts like a madman.
Well, it's not that he didn't only have like snakes. I mean, as soon as he recovered, they showed him out in his yard walking his monkey.
His monkey?
Yeah, he had this monkey on a leash, and him and his girlfriend were holding hands walking this monkey.
That's awesome.
They showed him like going into this cage and feeding his bear, and he had like lions and stuff. And he's like, "I'm an adrenaline junkie. I just don't think I could stop, even if I didn't get paid for it. I don't think I could stop."
How funny would it be if his pet monkey was that same monkey that ripped that chick's face off a while back? He's all like, I bought this monkey because I live on the edge. I'm just waiting for the day he flips out.
Yeah, really.
I poke him with a stick every day.
I got him. I got him on sale on eBay, and it didn't come with any history, but I just assumed it was all right.
Yeah, she had a lot of good feedback, so I wasn't worried. I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep my face.
Every night I wake up and he's looking over me while I'm sleeping, but I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yeah. What I'll do is if he lunges at me, I'll have a balloon in my mouth and I'll have a snake at the ready. And I'll let the snake intercept the monkey.
No, the balloon will be filled with snakes, and so when the monkey lunges, then snakes will fly out, and then and then it'll be like a snake versus a mongoose or whatever.
I have all these Tupperware things on a catapult, and then as soon as the monkey knocks me down into the catapult trigger, then the snakes will douse the monkey, and then we'll all die. It'll just be a puddle of monkey fur and
I broke up with my girlfriend by sending her a poisonous snake telegram. It was like a box of chocolates, and she opened it, and then inside the chocolates was a Tupperware spring loaded with a snake.
Inside the chocolate, like inside one of the chocolates was like a tiny itty bitty snake wrapped in like caramel.
But it was still lightning fast.
Yeah, after it broke out of its candy shell.
It's like
it hatched out and it was like, Dad.
She takes a bite out of it. She's like, "Oh, this sure tastes poisonous."
Yeah, this sure is eating my mouth alive. Why did my jaw just fall off? This is upsetting.
I sure wish I was an adrenaline junkie like you were, but
Yeah,
now I'm
I
just
wish I
dead.
had some adrenaline right now. It's all been eaten by the snake venom. I wish I had feeling at all except for pain.
I wish I wasn't in this coffin.
I wish I had broke up with you years ago.
She's like, that was the worst day of my life. The man that I love was sitting on the hospital bed, and I didn't know if he was gonna live or die. I'm like, really?
I was hoping for die.
Yeah, I was hoping to sell all those damn snakes and buy me something nice.
I know. It reminds me of, well, of course, the movie Snakes on a Plane when they're trying to identify all the different snakes and get the venom for them all and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, hang on, let me find my show notes here.
Show notes.
I hope you liked the intro music to this episode because it was made by me on
I didn't like it.
my iPhone.
You made that on your iPhone?
With the Beaterator app. Oh, I know. It's pretty cool. So if you like it, let me know, and if you don't, let me know, and I may make some more different ones, and we may have a different intro every once in a while, see how that goes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I thought maybe kind of a, original or something. I might throw some T-Pain auto-tune in there with it or something if I get fancy.
Oh, fancy.
I'll be like, Uncanny, wrong side.
Shorty, you're so raunchy.
Shorty. It doesn't work right now, though. Oh, auto-tune.
Yeah.
So, anyway, if you like it, like I said, let me know. Say something. Open your mouth.
Aww.
So what have you been up to besides being sicky deathbed?
Oh man, I had the flu for like a good week, and all I did was go to work for a couple hours, and go home, and then pass out for about 5 hours, and wake up for about 2 or 3 hours, try and eat something, and go back to bed, and in preparation of trying to go to work the next day, because out of the 4 people, the clerks at the post office, the people that get the mail ready for the carriers to come and take it out to your house, out of the 4 of us, all 4 of us were sick. So, one girl, I don't know what she had, but she was sick and she was out like 2 days. And then immediately after that, the other girl got swine flu. And then, so she was out for almost a week. And then the other...
At least she didn't get bit by a snake, though,
Yeah, she just got bit by a pig.
Yeah.
she just ate some bad ham.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. She had the ham thrax.
Yeah. But she said some old man came up to the window, to buy some stamps and, like, hacked on her. And, like...
On purpose?
Yeah, like, put some phlegm in her mouth or something, and,
Dude.
She said that's the only way that, because I got the flu, but I never got diagnosed if it was swine flu or not. I kind of doubt it was, but I don't know what the difference is, besides, nothing.
You crave bacon a lot more.
I crave bacon and wanted to roll around in the mud.
Yeah, if that's the case, I almost have had swine flu since I was like 12.
Delicious. And then the other guy got, I don't know if he had the flu, and then it turned into pneumonia, so he was out for almost like a week. So I didn't really have a choice. I had to go to work. But yeah, that was kicking my butt, so I didn't want to do anything, nothing at all, just sleep. All I wanted to do was just sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep, because I was just so tired. The flu just makes you exhausted. I don't know why, but I've just been so sleepy. But I'm better now.
Because your body's trying to fight it off like tiny little, what do you call those things? Antibodies.
Yeah, I know. They said that helps your body heal when you sleep, and I'm like, oh, I was just sleep all day.
Yeah.
But, I've been trying to figure out what to get KBB for his birthday. And so it's coming up on Saturday. So if anybody wants to send him birthday wishes, his Xbox Live gamer tag is KBB, two B's, it's in butter, KBB7769. So y'all can send him birthday wishes this week and this weekend on Saturday. And I put a bunch of Game Informer magazines in his bathroom to try and drum up ideas of what he might want for his birthday. And
I thought you were just trying to drum up poop.
well, that too, yeah.
No.
Game Informer is a laxative. I don't really like Game Informer though. I don't know what it is, but it's just too much going on.
What?
Yeah, not well. Is it Game Informer? Not. I like Xbox Magazine. Or
Yeah. I do too.
OXM, official Xbox Magazine, but the other one is just like, I don't care about the Wii, and I don't really care about the PS3 or the DS is okay, but every other game system I'm kind of like, well, that's nice to know, but it doesn't really interest me, so it's just kind of, I don't know, kind of pointless. But I think he finally decided on the new Final Fantasy, so I'm gonna go pick that up for him.
Been hearing a lot of good stuff about that, so
Yeah.
if you're into that kind of thing.
Hopefully it's not like that one he picked up, or it was like
No, it's supposed to be
online
it's not
only.
gonna be like that. Yeah, it's supposed to be really, it's just single player stuff. It's not that like MMO type thing.
Yeah.
I think.
And so if you're wanting to get him something, he also wants an Xbox Live headset. So, because his is broken.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you wanted to get like the data pad and the headset together, or just a headset would be fine, like a black one to match.
I don't know if they sell just the headset by itself. I have to go look.
Yeah, go see. Because if they have one, like a black one, but don't get the off-brand, because we bought a couple of those and those don't work.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it has to be the official.
So you don't want the ones that snap as soon as you put them on your head.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's like a gag.
You don't want the
gift.
ones you pull it out of the box and it just goes into powder.
Yeah. Oh, it looks so nice. It's just paper.
Yeah. It's just a picture of a headset. You put it on, you're like, hey, I don't know about it. I'm not hearing anything.
There's no wires.
And I have a paper cut on my earlobe.
Ouch.
Why does it hurt so bad?
Mm.
Cool.
Oh man, I got some sweet tea from Chicken Express. Oh,
that sounds good.
yeah, it's very good. I had some wine before that, so
Some what?
some wine.
Oh, cool.
So I'm trying to not be so drunk.
So,
Get it?
no. I'm understood. I mean, I don't understand.
She was only 17.
On fire.
She was on fire at 17. But
She was only 17. She made stuff.
Dude, I'm gonna look up that song right now. I want to see what song that is.
No. So I heard through the grapevine that somebody gave you a code for some Final Fantasy 13 outfit for your avatar, Hussy-tar.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start calling it a Hussy-tar.
What exactly... She's not a hussy. What exactly... Did he send you a message first? Was that what was going on?
Yeah, he sent me a message first, and then he said he actually meant to send it to you.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, but he was not on my friends list, so I don't know how any of that works.
Was it Shiny Shy?
Shiny Shy, yeah.
Yeah.
So I, of course, relayed the message to you that he wanted to give you his, I guess, the code for some Xbox.
Yeah.
For some avatar clothing for Final Fantasy 13. I guess he got a code, but it's for a female, and he's obviously a male, I guess. So, so then finally, I guess he got you the code you got to put in.
Yeah, and I was talking to him, and I went to go put it in, and I don't know if maybe he entered it wrong, or I see, like, the song is called 17. Kings of Leon, the song is called 17.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, anyway.
I would have thought it had been called She's Only.
So now go look that up on your little fancy iTunes and play it.
I got it. My iTunes is closed.
And we'll have to you'll have to tag it on the end of the song. But anyway, he sent me the code, and I went and I typed it in, and it said the code was invalid. And so I went to type it in again, and it said it was invalid. And so I sent him a message back and asked him, well, maybe he tried to redeem it already, or if he typed it in wrong or something. So I haven't got to wear it or download it yet, but I appreciate the effort of trying to send me clothes to dress my cute little avatar in.
To hussy up your avatar.
Yeah, and Microsoft points are also appreciated. You can send them directly to my account on Amazon, Phoenix8424, or
for KBB's birthday, I'm sure he would take some points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, since he redeemed that 1,600 points that you gave me for Christmas, he redeemed it under his account. So I got to use that for my avatar clothes, So
yeah.
I was like, but I wanted to redeem that under mine so I could buy some avatar clothes, but because we rented like Couples Retreat or something, off of Zune. So we used it for that, but it was under his account, and even though we're on the same Xbox, we can't share points. So it.
Yeah, see, that's so lame.
Yeah, and the thing is,
come on.
I was going back and trying to play Zuma, so I could, because I wanted to play Zuma, but I've gotten as far as I can under my gamer tag. But I wanted to go back and get him some achievements because I still had some levels to unlock for him and finish the game and stuff, and so he could get the achievements too, and I enjoy playing the game, so I thought, well, I'll just do both. Well, I signed in under his account, but it only has the trial on his account, so I have to sign into my account too and have us both on the Xbox at the same time for the game to appear, so I can play it.
And then he can earn achievements that way?
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just a trial game, even though it's downloaded to the same hard drive. I have to be signed in. If he bought a game under his, I think Luxor is the same way. Like, he bought Luxor under his account, so I have to have him signed in when I want to play it, and vice versa.
Crazy. You'd think they'd have worked that out,
Yeah, you would think so. I mean, it's like, what about families with several kids? Like, say you have, 3 kids, and they all have their different Xbox Live accounts, and what if one doesn't want the other one to know their password or something, but that one has downloaded an arcade game, or what if one has Microsoft points, but they want all the kids to share the Microsoft points? You can't just go and buy 1,600 points for each kid. I mean, I guess you could, but that's going to get kind of pricey after a while.
Yeah, definitely. And then one kid buys one game, and then that means you got, if, say, 2 of them want the same game, then they have to basically buy it twice on the same, and have it on the same console, and pay for it twice, which is stupid.
Yeah.
Or 3 times, even potentially, if they're all like, "Oh, I love this game," blah blah blah.
Yeah. And here's what I have an idea, is that say if you and I shared an Xbox, or if I had a sister, and because I don't really like you, but if I had a sister, that'd be awesome. And then but say if me and my sister, if I had a daughter or something like that, and we both shared the Xbox, and we say I bought an Avatar stuff, say I bought my girl a dress. Well, am I the only one that has access to that dress, or does she have access to it too because it's downloaded to the hard drive, or would she have to buy the same dress with more Microsoft points for her avatar too? I think that they should have an avatar closet, so that way people with the same Xbox, like that guy that sent me the code, if he should be able to have a closet full of clothes, because what if he had a sister and she wanted to go in there and, check out all the stuff too? I just think it's really limited, for all that. You should have a little closet you can go into and see all your stuff.
No, I totally agree. I mean, just show me what's on the hard drive. Don't make it, gamer tag specific, especially when it's stupid stuff like, clothing for your avatar and stuff like that.
Right.
I guess I can kind of understand, Xbox Live Arcade games, but it's stupid virtual clothes. I mean, just
Yeah. And like the
let me put my assless chaps on my avatar and get on with it.
And like that prop that was free from Xbox, the little present where you opened and you got like the ugly sweater and then you got the Xbox 360. Well,
Yeah.
I had to go in and download it for my avatar, and then KBB went under and downloaded it for his avatar too. So it's like one download should cover for both of us.
Yeah, I mean, and that it's like too. It's like if you don't have much space, like a lot of people don't, and is that like putting 2 copies on your hard drive?
Yeah,
I know it doesn't take up a lot of space, but I mean, it adds up. If you're double downloading, half your crap,
Yeah, or are you just downloading a little verification? Is it? I mean, it takes the same amount of time and everything, but is it just the same file twice? How is all that organized on our hard drive? Is it okay? Phoenix signs in under this amount, but then if you come over and put in your Mew, and then we play, say, Zuma, you still get achievements for that, although you haven't bought the game, but you can come in and put in your gamer tag under my hard drive and get achievements for every Xbox Live game I've ever downloaded.
Yeah, and I have done that before too.
Yeah.
And then that's like the reason why I like to come over.
Yeah, really. I get free food and
yeah, I come over for the free achievements and the food, and a lot of times I'm just hoping y'all aren't there. I can just hang out by myself. But
yeah, I just let myself in and
sometimes I come over during the day while y'all are both at work.
Yeah. Well, you better go over before 9 o'clock.
I'm playing Zuma.
Get your Zuma fixed early in the morning.
Yeah, I watch Kenneth drive away, and then I get in there. I'm like, Chloe, open the door.
You're just standing over and watching him sleep, and then you just tiptoe in and go play Zuma, and it's like do 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 do.
I sneak in the doggy door.
Too bad I'm colorblind, or this Zuma game would be awesome.
Yeah. Too bad I'm colorblind, or I'd actually get an achievement in this son of a bitch. Maybe I'll try Luxor. Oh wait.
My Zuma's on fire. Yeah.
Cool.
Well. Anyway.
What was I gonna say?
Do
So have you what have you been playing lately since you've been sick? Have you been able to play anything or do anything or?
I haven't really done a lot. I know that Diabetic Dude has been wanting to play some stuff, but really all I've been able to do is just come home and sleep. And the past couple of days I felt better, but I kind of go through these highs and lows of gaming. Like I kind of think that last Gamer Score challenge just kind of wore me out. I don't know if it's me getting older or what, but
oh God, maturity! No,
the horror of it all.
No,
my drive is on fire.
Really, my games are on fire because I'm burning them.
Burning them for warmth. But I don't know. I think it's just I just haven't found that game that really just tickles my fancy that much. I I just go through phases, just like music too, where it's like I just want to listen to every song in the world, and it's like I really just don't want to listen to anything. I want to game all the time. I just don't really want to game at all. I want to like read or something. But
no, I get that. I get that too sometimes. I get that like with my music and stuff. I'll be like, I don't want to, I'll be sitting here and I'll have like say podcasts to listen to, or and I'll be like, I don't even. I don't want to listen to anything. I don't want to listen to anybody talk or anything, and I'll just kind of put something on just for background noise. But I mean, I really just won't want, just put on some music or whatever. But I really just don't care, or I'm just so sick of everything I have,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
kind of this. What?
Like my Facebook games too. It was every day. like an hour or two a day. It's like, okay, harvest my crops, collect these tree spirits, cook this food, and then it's like, what's the point, really?
Yeah, but I can understand that, getting old and
Whatever.
depressing and
Shut up.
suicidal and wishing you had a snake in your belly.
Well, it just makes me so mad because I need this stupid, you have to rely on your friends to build this horse barn in Farmville, right? And I'm missing like 2 horseshoes and 3 nails. And nobody, you can send free gifts to...
Are you crucifying somebody?
Here, put on these horseshoes and go get up on that cross while I stab you.
Let me hang you up here, and then we're gonna play horseshoes with your legs.
Thanks, Jesus. But it just makes me so mad because you only have certain gifts that you can send somebody. Like I can send everybody nails and bricks, and some people can send boards and harnesses, and some other people have horseshoes and nails. Well, nobody...
Hand grenades.
Horseshoes and hand grenades. And nobody has sent me the right stuff, and it's not their fault. They're trying. They're sending me bricks out the wazoo and boards and stuff, and I'm already full up on that. And... Shut up.
Just expand. Just make a bigger, better barn.
But I can't without any nails. What am I supposed to put it with? Horse glue? It's like, well, I'm going to kill everything that I put inside of it to build the stuff I'm supposed to put inside.
Well, isn't that part of the game? Like, if I can just have 1 horse left after I glue all this together.
Yeah, really.
And don't you win at that point?
One strong wind just blows that sucker over.
Yeah, really? Yeah, the horse walks in and it just collapses on him and kills him. No, Winnie. No.
It's just like Oregon Trail, where it's like my last horse to get me through the harvest. And I've spent all my money on this horse barn.
You trade it for a bonnet.
And like that horse is gonna be the only thing that gets me through the winter. And I spent all of Paul's money on this damn horse barn, and then it just it collapses on my horse.
Somewhere for this horse to live, by God. He won't be able to eat. But who cares?
My boss, when I went in sick, he was thanking me for it. He's like, thanks for coming in, being a trooper and everything. And he looked at me, he's like, you look like one of those people off those old westerns with
Were
that.
you in black and white?
Yes, with one of those old patched up quilts, up to my neck, just shivering like, tell Pa. Paul, he was the best. My fever's on fire.
you have the pox, and you're like, and they have to burn the blankets after you use them every time. They have like the one guy that's actually lived through the pox that can come and help you. Nobody else can be around you because it's so contagious.
Yeah.
And the one guy that can limp in because he had the polio at one point and lived. He comes in, he's like, let me mop your brow with a sponge and then let me leave. Have some water. That's all we got. Ain't no medicine.
They haven't
Somebody sold it for a bonnet.
And then the axle wheel breaks on my wagon. And then we get attacked by Indians.
You tumble down into some snake pit and you're like, oh God, no.
It bit my belly.
Sweet release. Sweet release from the pox cancer and the polio.
They didn't have cancer back then.
They didn't know they had cancer. They just knew they died.
Tell little Susie she can have my bonnet. It's full of the pox.
Yeah, really. Oh, why didn't you burn it? Oh, I couldn't do it. I just put it on baby number 12. I don't have a name for it because it's just gonna die.
Here, put this patched up blanket over it.
Really?
Let's bury it.
This is when the horse was using before he died of parvo AIDS.
Let's bury baby number 12 out by the river next to the cow manure.
Yeah, where we can drink the contaminated water.
Oregon Trail was so awesome. That's for
I think you can get it on the iPhone now.
Yeah, I know. I think I need to download it. Is it expensive?
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna go look for it and see if I can.
I don't know.
I know I have an iTunes gift card laying around here somewhere, but.
Oh snap!
I think I need to get that and play that.
So what is Army of Two Masks Chivos?
Okay, well,
tell me more.
What we were playing, or what I have been playing, Kenneth and I played through Army of Two, I think about 3 times.
The first one or the new one?
The new one.
Oh, okay.
And there was an achievement for going through and making all good decisions, which I thought, spoiler alert coming through, which I thought, spoiler on fire!
That's spoilers on fire.
She was only a spoiler! And, so I thought that, we did make all good decisions. Like, we went through and we told the little kid not to run out and try and get the rifle, so he lived. And we didn't shoot the last white tiger. And, we didn't let the guy rape the girl. And, we made all good decisions, right? Well, when it came down to the end, at the very end of the game, you have to choose. You have to either kill the bad guy or kill your partner. And so I just thought that killing the bad guy would be the good decision, right? I mean, but the catch was if you killed the bad guy, then he sounded, he hit the button, and that made him strike other cities with his troops versus pulling all of his troops out and leaving everybody alone. But so what I really should have done was kill my partner. And then so we had to play through the whole game again to redo that one last decision.
Really? You can load up a save or anything?
Well, we had to go through and find all the cats and the spare weapons and stuff anyway, so we just figured, well, we'll just go through and do it again. And then there was another achievement for going through and making all bad decisions, so we had to go and do that because you had to get, you got different parts for making different decisions and whatnot. So we played through it again. So we played through it 3 times. Well, there was one achievement for rescuing all the civilians, which you'll come up on these people and you'll tag the civilians, and the bad people will be holding the other people gunpoint. And you can either go in there and mock surrender, and then your friend can quick draw and take out the enemies and save the hostages. Or you guys can get up somewhere high and snipe the bad people and save all the hostages. Well, anyway, there's lots of different scenarios where you can go through that in the game. Well, we went through and we played through it, and we made sure we saved every hostage. And we went back and we made sure none of the hostages were killed because you get little ID cards for each hostage. Yeah. Well, we never got the achievement at the end of the game. And we played through it twice, saving all of the hostages and no achievement.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, I know.
Did you look, did you do any looking online, see if there was like a glitch or something?
Yeah, we looked online, and some people hadn't gotten achievements for certain levels in the game. Like, they'll complete that level, but they won't get the achievement for completing the level or completing half the game on contractor or whatnot. And then there was another achievement where you have to unlock all future possibilities, which, play through once is bad and play through once is good. That way you can see how all the different stuff ends, because it's kind of all tied into a comic book that they make, and then there's 2 different realities, or 2 different ways things can end. So we thought we did that too, but we didn't get that achievement either. So I was kind of angry that we played it through so many times and we just can't get the simple achievements.
Yeah, that sucks because you don't want to have to do that again.
Yeah.
If you don't have to. I mean, even if it is fun, it's kind of irritating.
Yeah.
Sitting there, fingers crossed, it's gonna unlock.
Yeah. I know. And
if it is a glitch, then maybe they'll patch it.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Waiting that we'll just let it go for a little while and then, give it some rest and then come back through and play it and see if it won't unlock then. But another cool aspect of the game is you can go online to armyof2.com and you can create, because their big thing is masks. They wear those masks and all your weapons are like super customizable and stuff. And I was really happy that they had some girlier options, or fruitier options, as KBB puts it. But
fruit.
Delicious. And so you can go online and make masks and armor however you want them, and then you can upload them and wear them in the actual game, and then there's an achievement for that. But I haven't figured out how to... It's linked to my gamer tag, but it never showed up, so I don't know if that's another glitch or what, but...
like the mask that you created never showed up, or what?
Yeah, you go into the game and you connect to the EA servers, which we've always had a problem with EA servers.
Yeah, I always have too.
And, when we tried to play Command and Conquer and stuff like that, those were always pretty iffy.
Yeah, I remember, anytime I wanted to play, Need for Speed online, it was just like a, crapshoot, ooh, am I going to get to play it,
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, no.
Yeah, so that was kind of a waste of time, but I think it's a good concept. The multiplayer is also pretty cool, too, but I also got Ghostbusters in from GameFly. It's only $11 to keep the game, so I think
oh my god, really?
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the game, which is not that bad of a game either, so that's kind of surprised me, but I guess it's been out for a little while, but Kenneth has really enjoyed playing it because it's got the original voice actors in there, and it's a pretty fun game, kind of challenging. Looks like it's going to be pretty long, so that may be worth the $11 right there anyway, so... I mean, for $11, it's kind of...
even if it sucks, $11 isn't that...
I know. It's like, I think
not bad.
I think I paid that much for, I paid, I think, $16 for Prototype, and that game wasn't very good, so...
Oh, y'all bought that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, not quite...
Yes, I want to play that, but I wanted to play Infamous more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to let you borrow Prototype. It's okay, I think I tried to talk about it last show, but I don't know if anybody heard me. It's kind of like a cross between Spider-Man and Superman and the Hulk. You're going through and you're smashing tanks and you're battling the army and you slash stuff up and then you're running up buildings and you're flying. And so it's kind of like... It reminds me almost of that... I remember that superhero that died off in 2 comic books... Mimic,
Oh, yeah.
Where you can shapeshift into anything.
Yeah.
And, the suckiest character ever. But, other than that, I just started playing, The Sims 3 again, kind of as a change of pace. I actually went into the options menu and found where I can change the life, how long my sim lives. Instead of 90 days, I can have it 180 or 360. So because the first time I played around and I was doing so good, but I didn't have enough time. They just got old and died, and there's nothing I could do. So I was a little disappointed. So I stopped playing for a long time, and I think I saw Captain Awesome talking about it, so that spiked my interest in it again, and I started playing.
Cool. That's cool. You can change that because if your dude's dying too quickly.
Yeah, I just don't have enough time to get his life goals and all that stuff going on. This time I'm going through as a heartbreaker. My life goal is to have 10 boyfriends.
Well, if you dress anything like your avatar,
Yeah, I know. I can do even worse on The Sims than my avatar.
yeah, you'd be like breaking the record.
I know. My record's on fire.
My sim is on fire.
Dude, okay, my sim, literally, I moved into my house, and all these neighbors came over to welcome me to the neighborhood. Well, one of them started cooking on the stove, which instantly just burst into flames.
I love that.
And so I go over there, and the fire department's coming, and I'm trying to extinguish the fire. Well, somebody's standing right next to the stove, and they catch on fire. And so the fire department comes, and they're putting out the stove, and then I look at the other sim who's like flipping out because it's on fire, and I try and put her out, and then she, after I put her out, she's just completely charred. Like her hair is all blackened, and her whole body is just a charred mess. And then I go
serves her right.
I know. And I go to the grocery store the next day, and she's exactly the same. She's walking around still a charred mess. She's like got no clothes on. She just undercooked piece of meat just walking around, and I'm like, how are you doing? So
And she's like, I've been better.
yeah. And it was like, there's been a fire at your house. I'm like, well, no shit.
You think?
Yeah, who's there, dumbass? My house is on fire.
All those blackened people that are leaving my house? I don't know.
You're kidding me. So what have you been playing, Gemini?
Nothing.
No. Okay. See you next episode.
Let's see. So I guess the Blur beta started this last week on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
For the video game Blur, which is a racing game, and so I've been usually as any chance I get, I've been trying to play that. So it's basically a racing game. It's basically Mario Kart with like real cars and real tracks. Like real track, not like not like Rainbow World and Rainbow Land.
But they're so pretty.
Yeah,
rainbow farts and
yeah. And you're not racing against Luigi or anything. You're racing against like actual cars. So, but otherwise, you get power ups, which are basically kind of the same. You get to shoot stuff in front of you, like I can't remember what all the power ups are called. And then drop bombs behind you, and just all that kind of stuff. Have a shield and set, like there's one of them's like a lightning thing where it sends a thing in front of the first person, the first car in the first place. So that's pretty cool, kind of like the blue shell in Mario Kart. So it's basically what it is. But I've been trying to play it. I think I'm on like level 10 now, but it's pretty cool because you can like tweet from the game. So like once you sign, set up your Twitter account, then like if you're looking at while you're in the game menu, and you can hit like I think it's like the left bumper, and then it'll give you like a list of options, like do you want to tweet your rank or your score or your hit percentage or your this or your that, and then you just pick one, and then it'll shoot it out there for you. So I think it's kind of a neat deal.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
So
now is it online multiplayer? And is that the whole demo, or can you just go through and play yourself, or can you invite friends? And
no, it's completely online. Playing against other people. I think you can. I'm pretty sure you can invite people, to race with you. But yeah, it's completely an online beta. And then as you go and level up, you unlock different, like I guess events. So like you start out with just like regular kind of racing, then you get to like powered up racing, I think is what it's called. And then there's one I just unlocked called like Motor Mash, which is basically kind of like a mash-up derby, but you go around and get power-ups, and then you try to blow people up, so you're not really racing around the track. You're just kind of got a big area to do stuff in. And then I don't know what the other ones are. I haven't gotten that far, but yeah, it's all about the multiplayer, the online. So, but it's really fun because you can get like 20 people in a race, and that is just crazy.
yeah.
Because you're just, especially when you first start out, and there's just you're just packed in there, and you gotta wait for everybody to kind of spread out. But while you're packed in there like that, you're just being blown up and flying all over the place, and It's just a lot of fun. Like, it comes out in May, like I think the end of May or something. So, but yeah, it's right up my alley as far as racing games go. I love those kind of games. I don't like sim racers like Forza or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's right up my alley.
Yeah, it sounds good. And I haven't played it. I got the code for it and stuff like that, but I haven't.
Yeah.
I went and registered the code, and I got the code, but I haven't redeemed it or anything like that. So
you gotta get it.
I know.
I do have. They sent me an extra like 3 codes to give out. Like from the Blur people.
Yeah.
From whoever it is. So I gave one to Diabetic Dude, and I gave one to somebody on Platform Nation. But I have another one left over. So if anybody wants to play Blur on the Xbox 360, punch this code in to your Xbox 360.
We should we should make a contest for it or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just worried that I don't know when it ends.
That's what I was going to ask you. Yeah, how long
I
the
have no
beta's
idea
going to go.
Yeah, what the duration is. So if you want it, punch in QMAY K7FY MCJD WRPY. So go redeem that and let us know if you get it. If you are able to redeem it and stuff, send us an email or something.
That'd be cool.
Yep. So I have that to give away. I actually have something else I can give away too. Where is it? And also I have an email.
Okay.
Where'd it go? Okay. So does anybody out there have a PSP?
No.
No. Well, if you do, there's a game for the PlayStation Portable, the PSP, and the PS3. But this one it's called Mod Nation Racers, and it's pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to that one on the PS3. Actually, it's another racing game. Kind of looks like a Mario Kart type of deal, but you can make your own tracks, which is pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
So I'm super looking forward to that. But anyway, so this is a little theme for your PSP. So it themes up your dashboard or whatever you want to call it on there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go punch this little redemption code in, you can have this theme here: M65R AEBN 6LQ6. So
Sweet.
go punch that in and let me know if you get that one on your little PSP. And so that's all I got to give away. I've been having those, and I don't know what else to do with them because I put the word out like on Twitter or something, be like, does anybody have a PSP?
Yeah.
Or anybody need them? And everybody got extra Blur beta codes, so it's not like there's been a shortage.
Right.
So
I noticed that. I was like, anybody
yeah,
that's asked for
I think
one
everybody
one.
got an email with like 3 additional codes in it. So I was like, well, Jesus.
Yeah, I was
So,
reading in my Game Informer that they're coming out with a new WarioWare, which is a really fun game that I always liked on the DS. And they're coming out with a new WarioWare, and all those crazy mini games.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can actually create your own mini game with the music and the backgrounds and what you do and all this different stuff, and then you can upload them to the network, and then people can download them. And then supposedly Nintendo is going to be releasing 2 new mini games a week for that game, so that should be keeping that going for further than what the first one did.
That's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
I really like that kind of stuff that they're doing here lately. I mean, like the Little Big Planet, and make levels in that, and then of course the Mod Nation Racers thing, and obviously that, and it's pretty cool. I think more should do it. Although it kind of sucks though, because I'm never good at actually making these things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always like, I'll get in there and be like, "Ooh, look at me, I'm making this and that." And
Look at me, I made a road.
Yeah. And it's like, wow, and then I download somebody else's, and it's like, oh, yeah.
I know, it's just the creativity for that some of these people have. I know I always go back to it, but in Farmville, they show pictures when the thing is loading, and it's like, I just never would have thought of how to do that. I was like, yeah, my farm's pretty cool. I got all my trees are lined up over here. Then I got all my plots over here. Then I got all my animals over here. And everybody else is it looks like a field, or they like write stuff out in hay bales or something, and I'm like, I would have never even thought about that, and I go in and try and do it, and it just looks like a big blob, and I'm like, how did they, I'm so stupid.
What also it is these people have apparently unlimited time.
Yeah, that's true.
Because honestly, like remember when Halo 3 came out and the Forge was like the big thing. We were gonna make our own maps and
right.
All that stuff, and of course then you download other people's maps, and it's like, who had the time and energy and ability to sit here and stack all these things to where they make a house and then set all this stuff up? I mean, it's just like, no, you must have like 8 hours a day to do nothing but this, and I'll never understand it.
Yeah, I couldn't understand it either. Like all those people that find the skulls on Halo, when we were going through and playing with this party of people that knew where all the skulls were, and they had forged it all, and you had to shoot this rocket exactly this place, and the skull would fall. And I'm like, how do you even know that? How can you even? I don't know. It's just way too much.
Yeah, how did
time.
You find that? I mean, you must have just walked around like just. I kind of picture it like they just walk in a like they go up and then they make a slight turn and they come back.
Yeah.
And they go up and they come back. Just searching. I don't even know.
I can't even imagine it.
I guess we got more time than friends. I don't know.
Something like that.
No life. But I also downloaded a game from my iPhone called Tweet Defense. Since we're talking about Twitter. But it was like 99 cents. I think it should be still 99 cents now.
Yeah.
But basically you can put in your little Twitter username and password, but it's a tower defense thing and you're like trying to hold off zombies. So basically you usually like a little map and you have to place these little turrets, and then the zombies come in like from one area or two areas or three areas of the map, and like you have to place your turrets appropriately so they kills them before they get to the other side, where they go out, which but when you add your Twitter stats to it, it boosts all your towers, makes them more powerful. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's a little little thing like that that's kind of neat. So when you put in your stats and then and then once I put in my stats and stuff, it's like I can play it, I really don't have a problem.
Yeah.
'Cause I played it without putting in my stats, and then it's kind of a challenge. But then once you boost up your stuff, it's not real hard at all.
Yeah.
So but for 99 cents, it's been kind of fun.
Yeah.
So, and it supports some of the peeps in the community, like JVB. He did a couple of voices in the game.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Of the zombies, yeah. So I was like, well, I can throw my 99 cents at that.
Yeah, I think I might too.
And but I wrote him an email and told him he owes me 50 cents.
Yeah, really. I downloaded it because JVB is just so delicious.
Yeah. He's bootylicious. So, but yeah, and then I guess, do you want to talk about some of the Left 4 Dead or?
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, that's what we did. I guess this last Sunday, before this Sunday today, we played Left 4 Dead 2 for like 4 hours.
God, it was a long time. I know that.
Just on Dark Carnival.
Yeah, one level.
And, yeah, trying to get that goddamn Noam Chomsky.
And it wasn't even on like hard difficulty. It was just on just regular difficulty.
Just normal.
And we made it, because I think the last time Kenneth and I tried to play it by ourselves, we couldn't get past the roller coaster. That was the big thing that we could not surpass, was that roller coaster. Like he would be making it, and then of course our two AI people would die instantly, and then I was trying to hit them off so he could at least get to the switch, and that's when we called it quits. But we, the three of us and then one AI person, we made it all the way to the very end, the last scene where the helicopter was supposed to come, the big
the big concert finale,
yeah.
And yeah, we'd get to the point, the helicopter would be arriving, and it'd be like, oh look, a tank, oh look, a charger, oh look, I'm being constricted, it just
Yeah.
I don't know how many times we attempted that stupid concert thing.
Well, we had such a good plan. That's the thing that just makes me so angry about it, is that, and this Left 4 Dead is just so much harder than the first Left 4 Dead. And, and if we hadn't, it's not even the gnome's fault, I mean, we made the gnome all the way through. We played that stupid game. We used up all of our ammo. We got the gnome. We've taken him to every safe house. And we're at the end. So when we're setting up for the concert, we go and we put the gnome over there where we know the helicopter's going to be. So that way, hopefully, Kenneth and I have beaten it. So we just really are trying to get Jim and I into the helicopter. I'd throw myself onto the blades if we could just get onto the helicopter.
Yeah, because there was a couple times where y'all were down, and it was just like I was running towards the, to grab the gnome and get on the helicopter, and then y'all were just like, "Go save yourself! We don't care. We're just dead. We're over here," and I was like, "Screw you guys! I'm going."
Yeah. And then it would be,
as long as I get on the helicopter, nobody, because I'm the only one that needs the achievement and everything. So, yeah, but nothing happened, because I walk, I go over to the gnome and out springs a tank or a smoker or something.
Yeah.
And or a hunter.
I know, it's just
like, really?
Yeah, it's just ridiculous because it's just so many things that come at once. Like, as soon as we hit the switch to start the concert, a spitter will just come out of nowhere, and spit at us, without fail. It'll always hit us. We don't know where it is or where it's coming from, but it's just watching us to hit that switch, and then it spits on us, and then, we've got our firecrackers around, and we light those up, and we can do good until it's time to get on the helicopter, and then we got to go up. We've tried to stay in the bleachers, then we tried to stay on stage, and then inevitably, the AI guy will fall, and that's fine. We'll save him if we can, whatever. But we're trying to just keep the three of us alive, and we just can't get him on the chopper.
We're trying to get the grenade launcher, had the grenade launcher thing going on, and for a while there, and use that, trying to take out tanks with that, and then of course Kenneth gets the achievements for killing 15 zombies with it that I was trying to get.
Yeah.
And so I'm still mad at him. And I was like, oh, could anything go right? I mean, it's not, and I mean, it's like every level too, before, every part of that thing was kind of, hard. We had trouble getting to the end, to the safe house. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, when we first sat down, I was like, oh, well, let's run through this, and then we'll run through the other one that I need to finish.
Yeah.
And bam, done.
Yay.
And no.
Mm-mm. And we even had one of my friends come in there for a little while, but he sent me a message later and said that it was just too hard. He said he was used to playing it on easy, and that the normal was just too hard for him. But trying to remember his name. Cooler Angus, that's his name. And I don't know if it would have helped if we would have had a fourth, human person. I don't really think the AI was bringing us down that much, but we just, it was just too many things going on at once. I could see a tank, but it was like two tanks, and then a charger would get us, and then, spitters and smokers and...
Yeah, the Chargers never miss, by the way.
Right.
And nothing ever misses.
Right.
But yeah, personally, I blame Captain Awesome for not being there.
Yeah, we would have made it if he would have just joined in for a little while.
Because all I was trying to do is get that stupid little Avatar award thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's all I wanted.
I just wanted my health pack.
Yeah, I just wanted a little health pack so I could stand there and be like, but that's okay.
I bought a shirt, and it says "Zombie Lover," and
I saw that. I saw that earlier because I was searching I thought some of the what's it called? St. Patrick's Day stuff might be free.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking, and then I looked at that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny. There was one of them that said like, what's your gamer score or something, and something else. Yeah. So I was like, but nah, I didn't buy anything. The only thing I was like tempted by, like if you go look at the uh, band hero stuff.
Yeah.
There's like a mic on the mic stand.
Oh.
You know, it's got like a handkerchief hanging off of it.
Mhm.
And your avatar does some funny, cool stuff when he's standing there with it. You know,
Yeah.
he's all acting really funny and really cool. But it was like 240 points. I was like,
Oh.
oh,
You should get that.
yeesh. Huh?
You should get that.
I know, I'm seriously thinking about it. Because I got 1,600 points the other day.
Yeah.
I bought some because Perfect Dark is coming out on Wednesday.
Ooh, that's gonna be
on
fun.
Xbox Live Arcade. Yeah, so I was like, whatever I do, I gotta have some points. I gotta get Perfect Dark because I'm kind of like what you were talking about earlier. Like, kind of after we kind of I kind of felt kind of burned out on Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah.
After the other day, you know, like I kind of was, you know, I don't really have a desire to go back just yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to play it today. I think it's getting a little late for us to play it now. I mean, I'd still like to maybe go through on the different level, the swamp one, and try and do that one because I think that one would be a little bit easier. But yeah, sometimes I get burned out on Left 4 Dead very quickly in during the course of one day. You know, if I play more than one mission or something, I get very burnt out on it.
Yeah, no, I do too, and maybe it's a matter of just like switching it up and playing some verses or something, or some scavenge or whatever else they're called.
Yeah, survival.
But but that's kind of how I'm like feeling like. Even when we played some ODST, some firefights, right before we started recording, just for a little bit, just to kill some time and stuff, and that didn't. I kind of had a hankering for that, you know, but going back to it, it's like, it doesn't even really scratch anything, you know, like
it wasn't
didn't
even
really scratch an itch.
It just wasn't even that fun. I mean, I think the only reason we got that one achievement where we got 200,000 points or something in firefight mode was because we had it on easy, and we played it for like 5 hours, and we had all the warthogs and all that stuff. I just don't see how you can do it with just your guns and grenades.
Yeah. No, I don't either. I think it's, I understand it's supposed to be challenging and stuff like that. They don't want to just give all these, points away, I guess.
Right.
But at the same time, I, just like to be able to play. I don't know.
Yeah, me
but yeah,
too.
I kind of feel like, I guess, and maybe until Reach comes out. Well, probably maybe when Crackdown comes out, but definitely until Reach comes out, I really don't feel, aside from Left 4 Dead 2, like there's a really good multiplayer game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That we can play, or that you can just hop into and do some deathmatching, kind of like Halo 3 was for so long.
Right.
But I'm kind of hoping, I guess this brings me back to where I was going. I'm like, got my fingers crossed that Perfect Dark will be that,
Yeah.
Like I can just hop in there and just be like, deathmatch, and just do a bunch of, have some fun playing some deathmatch multiplayer and stuff like that, some old school stuff.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just like got my fingers crossed that it feels enough, like GoldenEye.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, and I don't know. I heard a lot of hype about Borderlands and stuff like that. I don't know if that would be.
Yeah, Borderlands supposedly is fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be a good game for us, to jump into and play. I think Skidmark Steve said that he had that one and was wondering if we had it to play. And it's just, you just never know. You just never know when you get a game if it's going to be that one. Yeah,
totally. Because I've tried to jump in and see if there's any multiplayer, anybody playing Damnation online, and there's nobody. And I was like, oh well, I guess that's not a big surprise.
Shocking.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, maybe I can jump in there and get a quick Chivo or something. But nah, which is fine. But but yeah, like when the Blur actually comes out, I don't know if I'll be able to get that, but that would definitely scratch an itch, play some online, and just because I just like that, like I don't want to like that like Battlefield and Modern Warfare too. So those are just so kind of serious and war and you get killed in 2 shots kind of deal.
Yeah.
You know, and I like...
And even like when we played Halo, the multiplayer, if you get in there with somebody that's just too serious about it, like, oh, Gemini, you go get the shotgun, and Phoenix, you go get the rocket launcher, and then we'll meet up here, and then, it's like battle plans and stuff like that just do not do anything for me. It's like, I'm just gonna grab some shit and run, and see what happens.
I'm just gonna shoot what's in front of me. I don't care.
Yeah, and if I run out there and I die, then that's okay, because you know what? I respawn. And that's cool, I mean, I lost my gun or whatever, and they got a kill, oh no, but still, that's okay, because you know what? I can kill, one well-placed grenade will avenge my...
That's right, yeah. Grenade of hope.
Your grenade is on fire. My leg is on fire. She was only 17.
Yeah, but I'm just really hoping that Perfect Dark is going to be pretty good, and maybe I can ride that one out until the summer, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of to the point where I've got some games I want to play and stuff, and it's a lot of games I'd love to like finish, but I just don't have that like desire, like Gears of War 2, for instance. I'd like to go back and knock that one out because I don't think I'm too far away from the end.
No.
It's just like. I got half hour to play here. I'm really just not gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I really, I always loved, of course, the Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution, but like I was talking about earlier with the WarioWare introducing new stuff every week. Now Civilization Revolution does have the every week they come out with like the game of the week or whatever, and they set you up and you're like America and you're against these certain people and it's a certain time period and you already have these certain skills and technology and blah blah blah. Well, that's all fine and good, but the game of the week is ranked, so I can't save it. You can't go through, you can't play, like I have to sit there all day and play, or at least a good 2 or 3, 4 or 5 hours and play because, or, go to sleep that night and then wake up and leave my Xbox on all night, because you're not allowed to save it, because I guess if you saved, you could go back and, you could technically cheat, because it's ranked among the other players that play the game of the week, so that kind of just loses its momentum, because it's like, oh, there's something new every week, not necessarily... not really new, but new format that we can play, but I can't go through and save it. I have to play it. I could technically play it once a week if I had one day.
Yeah, to yourself, one day, like all day.
Yeah, one day, all day, not eating or sleeping or anything. Like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And that's the other thing about a lot of these games too. It's like if you don't get the game and after the first week it comes out, and you're and even if you do get it, and you're not able to spend like 8 hours a day with it.
Yeah.
You're screwed when it comes to like going online and playing with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You're SOL. So
yeah.
That's when I do like Halo and stuff, because it's everybody has pretty level playing field. There's skill involved, but I'm not worried about somebody having a really badass gun because they've been playing for 32 hours straight,
Uh-huh. I agree.
But, for shizzle.
My nizzle is on fire.
So did you hear about that new Lara Croft game that's coming to the Xbox Live Arcade?
I heard rumors about it. I don't know what it is or anything like that. Who's gonna be in that game?
Duke Nukem.
Oh, that's gonna be good then.
Yeah, he's coming out of retirement to make it that game.
He had a sex change.
Matt Hazard.
He had a sex change. Yeah.
Yeah. He got implants.
He got really skinny.
Yeah, supposedly it's supposed to be kind of like, I guess, in the vein of what was that, Shadow Complex?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't know, but it seems pretty cool. It's by the same people that did Underworld and stuff, Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah, I like those games. Shadow Complex was okay, but yeah.
Yeah, well, not the Shadow. I think it's going to just be more like kind of like that as far as like you'll see her and you may be running side like side scroller ways instead of 3D. I'm guessing that's probably going to be kind of the way it is, but that'd be pretty cool. It's supposed to be coming out this summer.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I still just like her classic games, but that ought to be a different aspect for her to approach.
Yeah, be pretty special. So let's see. So I have an email from Dawson. He says, "Hi guys, it's me."
Who?
Me who? I just listened to the Skype episode. I heard you talk about the app I recommended, Shave Me. I know the name sounds weird. Anyway, did you get my voicemail? Which I think we did. The one about the flashback episodes. Oh, well, anyway, keep up with the great work. By the way, the Skype episode was lagging a bit.
Yeah, we know.
That's why if you haven't noticed, we're on Skype again this episode, but fingers crossed we're in sync because we're doing it in a different way. So thanks, Dawson, for the email, and then we'll try to keep up the great work.
If not, it's really
I never
hard.
did download Shave Me, though. I forgot about
Oh,
it.
I did. I did because I thought the thought of shaving somebody was really, just dandy.
Yeah, I prefer to just set them on fire.
I set them on fire, then I shaved them. Well, here's the skinny on that app. Evidently it was the number 3 free downloadable app or whatever in the UK. So, and I thought maybe it would be like a lip or like an arm or something like that, but it's just a head. It's just an eyebrow. It's just a
What is it?
it's just it's not any. You don't know what it is. It's just like just a sheet of skin, and then you can pick the skin color like black or white or tan or whatever, and you can pick the hair color red, blonde, brunette, and then you're pretty much just dragging your finger across it, and you shave off a little bit of hair, and then I think if you press down too hard, you'll nick the person, or if you, like I was, like, just scrubbing it on there, and then you cut the person, and then...
you do it side to side.
Yeah.
Just, lopping their skin open.
They're like, oh, my mole, ow.
Oh, my jugular vein.
But they don't say
Why?
anything. It's just like a little cutting sound,
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's kind of funny where you're like, here, play this. I showed somebody at work. It's like, here, play this app. You're just shaving the person. They're like, okay. You're a little weird.
I guess it's no stranger than in some of the other apps that are in there,
Yeah, like I downloaded one. It was like Magic Banana, and you just peel the banana and it tells you your fortune or something.
Nice. I have Pocket Bacon, where all it is basically you put bacon, it makes the bacon cooking sound, and as you tap the screen, it adds more bacon.
I need that. I'm gonna download that right now.
Yeah, that's it, but it makes me hungry every time.
Yeah.
And it's good to always have bacon in your pocket.
Yeah, I love bacon.
Highly recommended app. App of the week.
And then once I eat my bacon, I'm full and I want to go shave somebody.
Yeah. And just don't shave them before you eat your bacon, because then you don't want hairy bacon.
Yeah, and then I need to... Pocket bacon's $1.99.
Is it really?
It is.
Oh my god! I know I got that thing for $1 or for free. There's no way I paid for that.
I cannot believe that you actually bought that.
I paid $5.99. No.
I see the bacon and it looks delicious, but I don't want to pay $1.99 for it to be on my phone.
Well, that's too bad. You're gonna.
Oh, okay.
You got no choice.
But I wanted to download. Now I can't afford Oregon Trail.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my entire iTunes gift card for a Pocket Bacon.
Yeah. Who just gives me $2?
Cool.
Yeah, I just would rather carry around real bacon in my pocket.
Yeah, that's not burn hazard at all.
Like that one episode of The Office where
I don't care.
Where the boss, Michael, he likes to have the smell of fresh bacon in the morning. So he hooked up a George Foreman grill next to him on the floor. And then he'll lay out 6 strips of bacon every night, and he'll he sets his alarm for like 10 minutes early, and then that goes off, and he turns on the George Foreman grill, and then he goes back to sleep, and then gets back up. Well, one morning he got up and he stepped on the George Foreman grill, and he cooked his foot.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You know what? Whatever. Whatever, Gemini.
All right, well, you want to, huh?
Whatever, Gemini.
Whatever your face. Yeah. It's always funny. Well, I guess we can go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. Do you have anything else you wanted to do, say, be?
No, I think that's about it. We haven't really been doing a lot, but I know we haven't really done like a really good show in a while, so we wanted to check in.
Yeah, the flashbacks seem to be pretty popular though.
Yeah.
Which is good. We'll keep those coming, of course.
Yeah.
But we did want to put together a show proper, even if it was over Skype, and so hopefully our issues are worked out, and then we'll be able to do this type of thing more often as well.
Yeah, that would be good, and then maybe we can do an actual live get together episode soon. I just didn't want to get I've been sick, and I didn't want to get Gemini sick, with the baby and all that. I don't want anybody to suffer and have swine flu on fire because she was 17.
Your bacon's on fire.
Oh no, that would be awful.
I know.
My pig is on fire, and it's delicious.
But I put it in a blanket.
A patchwork blanket with pox on it.
Pox of pigs.
Pig pox. I love me some pig pox.
Pig pox is like ham hocks, only with pigs and pox.
I like fat back. That is some delicious hairy fat back.
Take that Lipitor.
I'm bacon.
Dude, go watch on Instant Watch. Here's my recommendation for Netflix. Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Louis, Louis,
Yeah.
I don't know. Louis, but anyway, his stand-up, I think it's called, Chewed Up or something.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, go watch that. It's hilarious.
Is it?
Yeah. And all you listeners, go watch that, too, unless you're under 18.
Yeah. And listen to, what is that, Patton Oswalt or whatever?
Patton Oswalt, yeah.
Yeah. He's really good, too. I like him.
Yeah, he's pretty funny stuff. So, yeah, that's my Netflix recommendation for the week.
All right, and mine is Swing Vote with Kevin Costner, so.
I'm going to delete that.
I don't really recommend it, but...
Yeah, I thought you were going to recommend The Bodyguard.
Well, that one, too. It was a Kevin Costner Sunday here at the Phoenix KBB household.
Apparently it was.
We watched...
There was only one viewer. Why would you watch Swing? I mean, Bodyguard, I guess I can see. I think it won some awards or some shit, but, Swing Boat? Really?
Well, I don't... there's not a lot of Kevin Costner on Netflix. I mean...
Well, who says you gotta be watching Kevin Costner?
Evidently KBB did.
Who gets a hankering for Kevin Costner? I gotta see that. Gorgeous man. I mean, watch The Postman, for God's sake.
Well, yeah, that we did. It was The Bodyguard, Swing Vote, and The Postman.
Good God, did he move for 9 hours? No. What did he pick, it was Bad Movie Sunday over at your house?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know what was...
Did he lose a bet? Did y'all bet something? I bet you. What happens if I lose? You have to watch 3 Kevin Costner movies of my choice.
Well, we went to, I know this is wrapping it up, but we went to
What's new?
Choctaw Casino last night, and everybody said, oh, yeah, it's just 20 more minutes away from Windstar, and Windstar's an hour away from us, right? Right up 35, right outside of Texas, right on the Oklahoma border, and it's right there. It's easy. It's a piece of cake. It's, here, just take my money. Choctaw is in the middle of freaking nowhere, and it's not 30 minutes away. It's 2 hours away.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so we're just driving and driving and driving and driving, and it's like, surely it'll be there soon. And then I'm looking at the GPS on my iPhone, and the battery's almost dead. And so I'm like, well, I don't know how we're going to get there or get home. But it was a really nice casino, but it wasn't worth driving an extra hour, because it's probably like half the size of WinStar, but the slots were like really loose. It's like it was like you just won $75 for sitting down. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they were really loose. So the slot. Did you sit down on at Phoenix's Avatar slot machine?
I thought I sat down at what is that? God, what's his name? Krusty Hottie's mom's.
Krusty Hottie's mom. Yeah, I thought I sat down on Krusty Hottie's face.
Yeah, it was loosey goosey.
Are you making comments at thy ass?
Are you making comments at thy mom? Thy mom, Lucy face.
My Lucy mom's ass.
Yeah, but I don't know where I was going with that, but
I don't either.
Oh, well, we didn't get home until 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, even after springing forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we lost an hour, so I mean, technically that was bad.
It was 6.
So, yeah, I don't like this whole springing forward thing.
I do. I'm so glad we sprung forward.
Shut up,
again,
whatever.
Back forward.
Shut up.
No, we get more daylight.
I know, but still, it's like we lost an hour, and I don't know. Time change is bad, but at least the time in my car is right now because I don't know how to change it.
It's right twice a year.
So 6 months out of the year, it's right. So
yeah. That's what I meant.
But yeah, we didn't get home till like 5 o'clock this morning. Then we slept in till 11. Then I hear the bodyguard on TV, and I wake up, and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, that doesn't wake anybody up.
I'm
She'll
not.
like reach you for the remote. And it's like the worst alarm clock ever.
Will.
We'll always love you.
And then that's over with, and then I hear, my father is trying to help this country, and he's the last man to vote.
It's like the worst search ever. You're sitting there just like, what do I want to watch on Netflix? COSTNER.
Oh, look, Waterworld.
Yeah. Oh, look, Depression Town. Oh, look. Waterworld, The Postman, Dances with Wolves. Is he ever clean?
The bodyguard.
Has this man ever had a bath?
Well, surely he's done something good, right? Didn't he have one good movie?
Let me think about that for a second.
No.
I don't.
Probably
Off the top of my head, no.
Today, I didn't see any of them.
Yeah.
Swingbo was awful, though.
I think he was in. I don't even know. I can't. I'd have to look it up, and I don't care.
Yes, Swingbo was.
I don't want that to be in my internet search history.
Kevin Costner movie's good.
Yeah.
It's like no search results found.
It comes up with 0 hits.
Poor Kevin Costner.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Not.
He's so old.
Yeah.
He's
Still cranking out the shit though.
I can't remember him being in anything really awesome.
Yeah, like whoa, that Kevin Costner movie was badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, those words have never been said before. Serious.
Right now.
It's like, yeah, I'm just kidding there.
Yeah, Swingbutt wasn't any good. I was like, there's all these famous people in here, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It's pointless because it's the stupidest premise ever.
Yeah, did I just
one guy didn't vote? Really?
Did I just tune into a really bad episode of Frasier? I don't know.
Yeah, really.
Kelsey Grammer, you are nothing. All right, well, I gotta go watch Waterworld now. So.
Yeah. God. What was I trying to say? To round out the quadrilogy.
Yeah. I can't wait for it to be even better.
It's like when you go you ever go to Sam's and like they had like the 3-pack of movies from like one guy like Will Ferrell's 3-pack is like one good movie and 2 shit movies that he made.
Yeah, it's like
Kevin Costner's like 4-pack is just like the shit pack.
It's like Talladega Nights with the Knights of the Roxbury and like All Star.
It is, like, I swear to God that they have it, and they have like I think it's like Anchorman, Night at the Roxbury, and like Kicking and Screaming, and it's just like, oh good God, you know.
Yeah, can I just?
I would take
one?
2 of these and throw them away. Yeah, I don't know how they do it because like they even had like a 2-pack, and they had like one good movie and like one just like I wouldn't even like want the box in my house movie, you know what I mean? But but it's like $12.99. You're like, what am I gonna do? It's Blu-ray.
I've got to buy it.
Yeah, it's $12 Blu-ray. I can't not buy it.
Yeah, really.
It's got
It's calling my name.
Yeah. It's got Colin Farrell in it.
It's like it's like the Island for Misfit movies or whatever. It's like
Yeah.
They just take one and bunch it up with like one celebrity.
Yeah. They get like one Bruce Willis movie, and then they're like, and then we'll send that off with white chicks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The Postman, it's your turn to
Alright.
go.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess
Alrighty.
this has been episode 17 of.
Hey, that's so cool because she was only 17.
Oh, how'd that happen?
I don't know, but you gotta put that song on the end then.
I gotta find it.
I'll send it to you.
Oh, I think I got it. I think I'm the one that gave it to you.
I know, but still.
Cool. All right. Well, then I guess of course check us out. Find us at theuncannygamers.com. Oh, do me a favor when you get your avatar changed clothes.
I don't know if, I mean, if I can, yeah.
If you can, if you can't, then whatever, we'll do it. But I'll make that as like the picture on the post.
Okay.
So that way, people can see your avatar.
I'll make her extra slutty just for this show.
Well, I just want to see the Final Fantasy one.
I'll see if I can't get it working, or
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you can't, then don't worry about it. But I think it'd be kind of funny.
maybe I can go and buy it if it doesn't work.
Yeah. Don't knock yourself out.
Like I have a lot to do.
Yeah.
I'm so busy.
Okay. Episode 17 in the old can there.
Yep, and you can find us on Xbox Live. I'm Phoenix8424, and he is Gemini Ace. Or you can also look up my husband KBB7769 and wish him a happy birthday this Saturday.
Yeah, send him messages and send him, like if you have a live vision camera, send him pictures of your face.
Oh, I don't know about that. He likes butts.
Maybe, yeah, really. Draw a picture and send the picture of the picture.
Yeah. Bake a cake and then send a picture of that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Delicious.
Alrighty then. Well, then, this is episode 17, and we are out of here.
See you later.